Hey, what's going on, people? This is Terrell Andretti, and I'm the Narc's Nemesis. For those of y'all that are watching me on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That way, it helps YouTube's algorithm push out this content so other people can get it. Somebody liked it for you, so I need you to like it for somebody. Um, if y'all are looking for one-on-one coaching, the link is in the description. Like I told y'all in the other video, if you sign up to the Patreon, you get half off of all one-on-one coaching. So y'all check in the description. I appreciate all the donations. If y'all want to donate to the channel, everything's in the description. But anyway, um, today what I want to talk to y'all about is the more questions you have to ask, the more you need to leave. Because a lot of y'all, like I say, all of this is normal, but I'm bringing it into perspective because I've done all of this. This is how I know to tell y'all this shit. The more questions you need to ask outside of your situation, the more you probably need to leave. Because 9 times out of 10, if you're asking me questions, if you're asking this guy questions, this person, that person, whoever the case is, if you're asking everybody else except your partner, which means you're not getting the proper answers, because 9 times out of 10 they're manipulating you, 9 times out of 10 they're lying to you, that means you need to leave. Because here's people's main excuse. Well, how do I know that they're a narcissist? To be honest, it doesn't matter if they're a fucking narcissist or not. If they're not treating you right, if they're lying to you, if they're manipulating you, if they're gaslighting you, if they don't accept accountability for anything they've done, you need to leave. It ain't no, oh well, how am I sure they're a narcissist? How am I sure? You don't have to be fucking sure. I always tell people, not only is the closure in the disrespect, the proof is in the disrespect. Because a lot of y'all want concrete, hard evidence that this person is a narcissist or not. Y'all are waiting on therapists to tell y'all. Y'all are waiting on me to tell y'all. Y'all are waiting on this person and that person to tell y'all. How about you tell yourself by the way you've been treated in the last however many months, how many ever weeks, how many ever years? You tell yourself, how are you feeling right now? If you're not feeling fulfilled, if you're feeling guilty, if you're feeling shameful, if you're feeling hurt, if you've been lied to, gaslit, whatever it is, other than in a healthy relationship, and don't get me wrong, all relationships have problems. But if you're with a partner and they refuse for you to sit down and talk to them and be able to bring stuff into perspective and be able to talk and listen to what you got to say about your feelings, validate your feelings, you're in the wrong situation. A lot of people think only narcissists need to be gone, no contact with. No, toxic people, period, need to be no contact. Unproductive people in your life need to be no contact. People that don't pour into you like you're pouring into them need to be no contact. This channel is about narcissism, but at the same time, let's stop waiting for a diagnosis. Let's stop waiting for the correct term, the correct situation. How are you feeling? And like I said, feelings aren't always fact. They are valid, but they aren't fact. How are you being treated? Well, how do I know if they're a narcissist? Because they treat you like shit. Because they lied to you. because they cheat on you, because they hide shit from you. I don't give a fuck if they're a narcissist, a tooth fairy, fucking whatever. They're treating you poorly. That is enough evidence to go no contact and to leave these people alone. Because a lot of people are waiting on this confirmation, waiting on this confirmation. Guess what? Keep waiting. And before you know, 1 year gonna go by. 5 years is gonna go by. 10 years. 15 and fucking 20. And you gonna look up and you're gonna be like, what was I really waiting for? And then you're gonna reflect on the time period that passed by and all the bullshit that they've shown you along the way. Because if you're waiting for it to get better, look at me. If you're waiting for it to get better, it's not. Especially if they're fucking narcissists. Why would somebody get better if you're not holding them accountable? Why would somebody get better if you're not making them hold themselves accountable? Because if there ain't no consequence, why the fuck would they change? Breaking up with them for 2-3 days, that ain't shit. A month, a week, 2 weeks, I done did all that shit. My ex-narc, I probably broke up with that lady 13 times. At least damn near, if not every other week, probably damn near every fucking week, every month for sure. So what are you really waiting for? If they putting their hands on you, you waiting for them to hit you more than the last time they hit you. You waiting on them to pick some shit up next time. You waiting on them to go attitude error and hit your ass with a folding chair next time, sledgehammer. You pick your poison. You waiting on them to put you through a table next time. Because the more you keep waiting, the more shit they gonna put you through, because they feel like, hey, they put up with the last thing I did, let me up the ante. Because all you're doing by waiting is giving them your tolerance level. Oh, well, shit, they can put up with some shit. Let me try this. And they gonna up the ante every time. If y'all pay attention, every time y'all broke up, the reason y'all fall out is worse than the last time. What are you waiting for? And then a lot of y'all are fixated on how they're treating the new supply, what the new supply is saying, what they're telling y'all. Oh, well, I've changed. You're going to listen to the phrase, I've changed, and believe that. And they've been lying to you for y'all's whole relationship. But you're going to believe what they're telling you about somebody else. You're going to believe the person that they're cheating with. Of course they're going to tell you everything's all fine and fucking dandy. Because they know it's going to get under your skin. And some of y'all have so little control over y'all's fucking emotions. I always tell people, I tell my homeboy this all the time. Control your emotions. Because whoever controls your emotions, they are the master of you. Some of y'all be so quick to react and go crazy, and y'all gotta address, stop responding to everything. Everything don't need a response, especially when it come to them. Y'all want to respond to everything. Y'all want to get your point across. When has your point ever got across with them? Never. But you think now at the end, after this motherfucker done cheated, did this, pulled this person in your face or whatever, you think something you're finna say now is gonna matter. It's not. You're wasting your time. And I know it's a tough pill to swallow, but it's necessary. Because You're creating your own misery at a certain point because, first of all, don't beg nobody ever. And that go for anybody on this channel, male or female. Do not ever beg somebody to be in your life. Don't ever fucking beg somebody to treat you with decency. Don't ever beg somebody to love you. Don't you ever beg somebody to care about you. If they ass want to go, if they want to cheat, if they want to lie, let they ass go. Same day FedEx they ass out of your fucking life. This is where self-love comes in. This is where going to the gym. If you have enough time to be talking to the new supply and reaching out to the narcissist, I don't want to hear that I'm too tired to get in the gym shit. You got time. You're just doing other shit with your time. I'm not reaching out to no new supply. What are you finna tell them? You think you reaching out to them is finna spoil their relationship? They been new. You know what I'm saying? What y'all, a lot of them been knew what y'all had going on. And you think reaching out to them is finna, cause some kind of uproar. You think reaching out to them is finna give you some validation. You gotta stop and think, what can they possibly tell you that's gonna make you feel better? What sentence can come out of their mouth that's gonna make you feel better about y'all's situation? And if you're really honest with yourself, the answer is fucking nothing. What can they tell you? Besides some shit you really don't want to hear. Because a lot of y'all are listening to them and they're telling, oh, we're having a fantastic life. We're having this, and this, and this. So you believe in a liar. When somebody has a history of lying, if somebody has a record of lying, why would you expect any truth from them? If somebody hangs around a liar, because if you hang around it, you will become it. If somebody hangs around a liar, if somebody's in love with a liar, somebody deals with a liar, why are you expecting any truth from them? Well, the new supply said this, new supply said, new supply can go to hell. Why are you believing them? Because all they're going to do is tell you shit that fucks with you, that messes with your mind. Because they in on it too. They get a kick out of abusing you too, and you giving them fuel when you calling their phone up. And you asking them all these questions. Asking them for what? Don't ever get on the phone and ask nobody what makes this person better than me. Don't ever do that. Ever. Because you're better than that. Don't deal with nobody who makes you do that shit. Don't deal with nobody who brings you down to a point in here and up here to where you have to ask that question. Don't ever ask nobody why they don't want you. What you do is you get up and you make yourself better value. And it's not saying your value is poor now, but hell, they don't think you look good enough, go to the gym. They don't think you smart enough, read some books. They don't think you make enough money, get on your grind. And the best revenge is denying them access to that new version of yourself that you become. Stop expecting truth from liars. Because a lot of times we start beating ourselves up. Stop expecting stuff from these folks. Stop expecting truth from liars. Stop checking in on these folks. If you are on my channel and You still on their social media. You still check. I'm telling you right now, get your ass off of their social media. Stop going to places where they're going. All them friends that y'all got together that keep reporting back to you and you done told them not, cut them off. Another announcement, their family is not your fucking family. I don't care if you're married. I don't care if you got kids. That ain't your family. Stop dealing with them. Oh, well, me and his sister became so close. Oh, if y'all so close, why the fuck his sister or her sister let that person abuse you? And they knew about it. But y'all so close. Get rid of them motherfuckers. Stop making excuses for people to abuse you. Hold yourself to a higher standard. Develop some boundaries and stick by them. A lot of y'all are scared to be by yourself. I'll tell you one thing now. Boundaries will have you by yourself. But guess what? If you have good boundaries and that leaves you to be by yourself, you'll always be in good company. Because you should never cross your boundaries, and God will never disrespect your boundaries. He gonna help you build them up. That's why he has you going through this. And he's probably telling you over and over again, you need to be by yourself because you got stuff that you need to be working on. Stop believing these folks. Set some boundaries. Work on yourself. A lot of y'all are still thinking about them because y'all don't have enough to do. And going to work and coming home is not enough. I know it might take a lot because of what you're going through, but that ain't the end all be all. Some of y'all need to go to the gym. Some of y'all need to start that new hobby. Some of y'all need to write that book. If you're waiting on a sign, this is the sign. It's either going to be one day or day one. Pick. Because what you're going to end up doing is 6 months down the road, you've been procrastinating for 6 months, and you think back, damn, I can be 6 months into this business. Damn, I can be 6 months into this fitness thing. Damn, I can be 6 months healed. Damn, I can be 6 months off of checking their social media. Stop giving people excuses to abuse you. It don't matter if they're a narcissist or not. What matters is how you're being treated. And what you need to do is start cutting off people that treat you less than a human being. I don't care if they're a narcissist or not. You don't need no damn specialist to tell you that. You don't need me to tell you that. But I'm here. Evaluate your situation. Reevaluate your situation. Because the thing is, and I've been here too, a lot of us know that we need to leave. You're just waiting on something. And 9 times out of 10, the shit that you're waiting for don't fucking exist. The proof is in the disrespect. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Like I said, if y'all want to donate to the channel, link in the description. One-on-one coaching, link in the description. If y'all want to hear music about my narcissistic experience, link is in the description. I am working on an album about my whole narcissistic experience. It's gonna basically tell my story from the love bombing, the devaluation, and the discard. Also have some voicemails of actual Hoover attempts that I got from her. So the voice that y'all hear on these records, I know her voice is on Razors, and it's also on The Boogeyman, which is songs that I already have out. That is my ex-narc on those songs. Those are actual voicemails, and I have more that's going to be on the album, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. It is going to be in the pop genre, so y'all make sure y'all watch out for that. If y'all want Narc Free 23 merch, the link is in the description. welcome to all the new channel members. Welcome to the family. I appreciate all y'all support. Again, thank you for the birthday wishes. It's a lot of y'all, so I'm telling y'all right now as a whole, thank you. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the positive comments. And another thing about the comment section is not to beat each other up. The comment section is not to, be negative. I love when I see y'all uplifting each other in the comments. Let's keep doing that. But tearing each other down in the comments, we're not going to do that. Any negativity towards me, I'm not tolerating in the comments because I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to block you. That's all I'm going to do. And if I see you harassing anybody in the comments, I'm going to block you because we ain't got time for that. This is a healing environment. And we trying to keep it that way. We trying to grow the channel. Shout out to Harry O. He reached out to me and, we had a conversation. So, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate him acknowledging me on his channel as well. So shout out to the OG. Again, man, I thank y'all for y'all support, and let's keep healing. I talk shit, and it probably sounds like tough love, but it's what I needed, and it's probably what a lot of y'all need too. And it comes from a place of love and not a place of criticism. So let's keep this a healing environment. Let's keep it growing. And man, let's just have a good year wherever you're at in this journey. Just always remember you can and you will heal. But a lot of it is going to come from if you're willing to do the work or not, and if you're willing to step out on faith. Because I didn't kick this on my own. It took God to pull me out of that because I asked him to. So a lot of y'all gonna have to do the same thing. Anyway, man, another day, another way. And you ain't gotta listen, but I know you heard me.